Hey everybody, ChristopherOdd here. Welcome back to The Witcher 2. We're currently in the bottom of the inn. It looks like this is where all of their illegal activities are happening. There are some dice poker games going. There sounds like there's some fist fighting. I haven't seen any arm wrestling yet, but it's very possible. So for the first little bit here, I'm going to try to go through a little bit of this dice poker quest, where we need to, I guess, play a few people. And then there's one guy who's like, I don't play just anybody. So I'm gonna have to like prove myself to him. And then maybe we'll do some fist fighting, we'll do some arm wrestling, and we'll go up and talk to our buddies after that. We still have to go to Laredo's residence in the evening, so I gotta make sure to get to that as well. But we'll see how far we get. So, let's get into this dice poker a bit. We played this guy, Bendek.
Gobble up, pay up, don't stare.
Don't stare, okay. And then I think... Is it Zindrab there? I think Zindrab's the guy who's like, oh, I don't just play anyone. So I'm gonna try to play this
Care to roll some
Casimir.
dice?
Let's do this. It's nice that they have this stuff built in because it's just a nice, like, it's just casual, you know? It's a fun way to just unwind after you go through some heavy sections. All right, I've got two pairs of crap. He has also two pairs of crap, so that's promising. They always seem to raise. It's interesting. Oh, that worked out pretty nicely, and he screwed up. There we go.
Your luck was in. But I want a chance to win my coin back.
Left hook!
Okay.
Watch out for the left hook!
Defeat the burglar from the inn at Dice Poker. So let's see if that is the guy. Our hero proved that luck was on his side and he could try tackling more challenging opponents. A certain merchant hanging around the inn was a first league player. So let's see. Yeah, it is the guy sitting at the table, it looks like.
What do you want?
I'd like to play some dice, brother.
Care for a game of dice?
Shall we roll a few rounds?
Okay. I'm going big against this guy. I kind of want to intimidate him a little bit. I can't really tell what I have when it's on the side like that. Okay, 2 5s, a 3, a 2, and a 6. And he has... Oh, wait a second. Hang on. He's got a straight. Damn it. I need a full house here. The chances of this happening are pretty slim. Yeah, 2 pairs. All right. He got me the first time.
You lost.
I'll win next time.
What do you want?
Care for a game of dice?
Shall we roll a few rounds?
I like how we have to exchange pleasantries before every round. The exact same pleasantries. Well, that was a little aggressive. Okay, 3 3s, a 5, and a 1. Not bad. He has not a whole lot, so this is looking promising. This might be a chance where I can win some of that money back that I just lost. Oh no! 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 That was terrible. Oh, I still won. Okay. Now I'm happy.
You won.
Care for a rematch?
No. Try Einar Gorzel from the Craftsman's District. Beat him and who knows? Maybe even Sendler will agree to play you.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Thanks.
Moving up in the ranks.
Watch out for the left hook!
So this guy is probably somewhere else. I really dig these maps. Yeah, so he's over here in the Craftsman's District. So this is good too because we'll eventually have to head there to figure out this whole crafting thing. But poker here is done, which is pretty rad. I don't see any arm wrestling. I do see a sketchy guy in the corner
We
that
have
looks like I want
sinned,
to talk to him.
forgive us. I can make no sense of this relic I have been entrusted. The gods have not granted me understanding of it. Perhaps Providence grants you luck, and then I shall give you this prize. Perhaps you will make better use of it.
What? I don't understand a word that he said. But I am now playing dice poker against a monk. 3 4s, great start. And he also has 3 4s, great start. Damn it. Oh, no. It's a draw. Okay. Interesting. Oh, you can't do that. Oh, it's still on the board. I guess that counts. Okay, so I've got 2 4s. He has 1, 2. He's got 2 6s, really. That's about it. Which is, well, I mean, that's pretty good. I am going to keep my 4s and roll the rest, see what happens. Oh, that's not good. He's got me here. Yep.
It does not look as though Providence has given you favors. I shall carry this relic for now.
So if I beat him, he's gonna give me this thing that he's talking about? Because now I'm intrigued. Alright, 2 6s and... Oh, I got a full house. This is amazing. Wink. Alright. Give it up.
You are lucky, traveler, but not enough. It does not look as though the gods decree that you should bear up my burden.
What?
Only the gods may ordain that the prize will fall to you.
Only the gods may ordain that the prize may fall to you. What the hell is he talking about?
We have sinned, forgive us.
I wonder if there's some type of, like, enchantment or something I'm gonna need to get, and then play him.
Only the gods may ordain that the prize will fall to you.
That's really bizarre. That's really bizarre.
We have sinned, forgive us.
What's going on here?
A competition, brother. With the port closed, we're bored off our arses. Care to take part?
What are the rules?
The contenders put their coin down, winner takes all.
The fighting rules.
Drop your opponent and make sure he stays down.
Complicated.
So, are you fighting, brother?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
He's a fresher like you, brother. Good for starters. Put your coin down. So, what'll it be?
I'm ready.
Gentlemen, let the dance begin.
I feel pretty confident. Oh, okay. So there's that.
Left hook! Watch out for the left hook!
I know it's just a quick time event, but I rather enjoy it. It's quite fun.
In the kidneys!
It'd be nice if they give you a little bit more control, but... Oh, he's down. Oh my god.
That was fucking poetry.
Thank you.
Up for another, brother.
Yep.
Who's up next?
Cor Bransel, known as Flip-Arse.
Strange name.
Does everything backwards. Sleeps in daytime, drinks before he eats, and tells women to get dressed before he plows them.
Flip-Arse.
Show us your orans. So what'll it be?
I don't know if that's gonna have anything to do with how I fight this guy. Like, I don't know if I have to push things backwards or
I'm
not.
ready.
Gentlemen,
I hope
let
not.
the dance begin.
Left hook! Watch out for the left hook!
Oh god, that's sick. He's almost dead already.
Punches lights out!
Working on it. Oh, this is awesome.
Hey, champ.
What?
I can tell you're a serious contender. Far too good for this drunken riffraff. Believe you me, I know what I'm talking about.
So? I don't know you.
They call me King Ziggy because I pay like a king. If you want a taste of fame and riches, look for me by the inn in the evenings. I'll take you to the right place.
Wouldn't want to get on your
ring.
bad side. Up for another, brother.
Let's do one more
Who's
here.
up next?
I knew you'd end up fighting each other.
Who's that?
Tidy Tib. The bastard eats honey straight from the hive, drinks for 4, and some say he can hang a bucket full of water from his cock. You better get a solid coin pouch ready. So what'll it be?
Let's do it. Oh, the bets are definitely
I'm
increasing.
ready.
Gentlemen, let the dance begin.
Tiny Tib.
Left hook! Watch out for the left hook!
Oh, he grabbed my ponytail. That's illegal. Oh! It's so awesome.
Kick the ploughing bastard!
Oh no, screwed that one up. I'm taking a punch to the neck.
Wait till he drops his fucking guard!
Oh, Jesus. I don't see a lot of
That
repeating
was
patterns.
fucking poetry. Congratulations! You dropped some of the toughest brawlers. Well done. Tournament's over.
Wait till he drops his fucking guard!
Okay, so there we go. New quest phase, one-on-one float Sam.
Insult to the gods.
Did I level up there? That's what it sounded like. So here's the Fight Club. King Ziggy, a man of noble birth who was surrounding himself with men of despicable status, took note of Geralt's fist-fighting successes. He offered him a chance to participate in another tournament. There were supposed to be fights for specially selected men. The participants' glory and reward would be guaranteed. Ziggy tended to appear in front of the inn in the evenings, and it was there that Geralt met him again. And then one-on-one float Sam, I just beat everybody. So I won the inn tournament. Very cool. What I do need to do is go upstairs and talk to my buddies now. I don't know about this
Only
monk
the gods
guy.
may ordain that the prize will fall to
So I'm gonna have to figure that out.
you. Only the
Okay,
gods
so
may ordain that the
I had a
prize
bit of a
will
situation
fall
there where my frames were dropping pretty dramatically in here, and so I just had to reload. And here we are.
Right. Now all we need is a mutant.
Ever heard of
Oh,
doing it
whoa.
Witcher and Strigged style?
No, tell me.
He downs the flask, tries to get it on, falls fast asleep, and she wakes up a virgin in the morning.
That's actually kind of funny. What have we stumbled on here?
I expected that.
Freak.
Care for a little fornication?
Oh, Jesus. She's pricey. How about 55 orens?
Remind me,
No.
which one was this Foltest they killed?
Wasn't he the one who always...
A pleasure to see you. I believe we met in Vizima.
No, I've seen that one today.
What the hell? There's like a labyrinth of rooms down here.
Greetings.
What can I get you, fine lad?
Oh, we saw her earlier.
What do you think of the Commandant?
Mr. Laredo is a great man. A great man. He looks after us, helping, like. Taxes are just as they should be. We're all pleased. He governs the trading post and we're all perfectly happy here.
Excellent. You're a model citizen. I'll be sure to inform the Commandant.
Bah! Do I need publicity? I'm a humble woman. I know what's good for me. Laredo's our leader here and everything's all right.
Interesting. So she respects him. That's cool, I guess. Let's see if this gives us any more information. Proprietor of the brothel was a hard-nosed businesswoman, yet she shepherded her flock of girls with almost motherly care. Fair enough. Oh, what's in this thing? I still think it's bizarre that you could just steal people's stuff in front of them, and they don't seem to care. Margo's notes. Okay. Maybe it's a price list for all the girls. Once again, stealing everything in sight. Klepto Geralt. Let's check out this note that we picked up here, though. I don't like that sorceress at all. All female mages put on airs and smell of bitchiness, but this one is evidently up to something. It's clear she's not just after coin, and she's pitting people against each other as if they were toys. Does she suspect me of spying? If it's true that sorceresses can read minds, I must be wary. Were my collusion with the Scoia'tael to be revealed, I would rather off myself than suffer in Laredo's guilt. Oh, she's with the Scoia'tael. Things are probably not going to go good for her. Oh, and I got a diagram for superb leather trousers, which is actually probably much better than what we have. Oh, maybe not. They do just sound cooler, though. No, the ones we're currently wearing are better.
Greetings.
What can I get you, fine lad?
See, I'm wondering, it doesn't seem that there's a way to, like, talk to her about that, but it's all good. Somebody made a comment about how I got rid of the mage's trousers.
Ever heard of doing it Witcher and Frigate style?
I wouldn't sleep with you for all the gold in Temeria.
Down the flat, tries to get it
And
on
I
while
pointed
Sparta
out that
sleep and she wakes up a virgin in the morning.
we switched our pants to something that actually was more beneficial.
Sure, honey.
Okay, Joanna, get out of my way. I'm trying to check out your sacks here. There it is. Oh, almost had it. Here we go. And it's funny because a lot of times people always take like the best looking items and things like that, but I'm a utility witcher, you know? Whatever's gonna help me the most in my path of destruction is what I'm gonna rock. Man, there's so much stuff in here. I love it. Another thing that people have been talking about is how much to loot, when to stop looting, things like that. And I do understand it. Everybody plays completely differently. So not everyone's going to be happy with the way that someone's doing things, especially somebody that you're just watching. But what I will say is I do realize that when the Scoia'tael were attacking us and we were in that bubble of protection from Triss, that I probably should have just kept going instead of stopping to loot the swords and stuff. But I've also worked up to now 1,100 orens, which I think is pretty fantastic for right now. For this early in the game. Alright, look at all these girls. I should probably see if one of them will,
I'll need you to pay up front.
Let's try, 123. Just because then I can get an even number. Whoa! Okay, kids. You better close your eyes. I think something's about to happen. Oh, yeah. Okay, then. So that's how things work here. Fair enough. Oh, he's got a little spring in his step now. I was walking before, now he's just like giving her. Oh, so that's the little sex den. Interesting. All right, let's go upstairs and talk to our friends. I'm good down here for now. Let's see if there's anyone else up here that might have something interesting to say.
I believe we met in Zima.
Oh, Triss is here. Let's talk to her.
How's it living with Roach's soldiers?
Splendid. I know every shit joke that anyone's ever thought up. Plus, I've learned how to burp out the official title of the Emperor of Nilfgaard without reaching for beer. Shorty's told me about his 16 children, all named after Temerian troop divisions. And I know his nickname has nothing to do with his manhood. Nice to know that you care, though.
Glad to see you in a good mood.
I think I actually like them. They're good people. One of them even proposed to me.
Who's the brave man?
Sorry, that's a secret.
And here I thought Roach's boys had an ounce of respect for me. The massacre in Rivia, it came back to me, I remember. the angry mob murdering non-humans, a young boy with a pitchfork.
Anything else?
Death, or a state close to it, I'm not sure. I felt life draining out of me.
I was there. I arrived a moment later. Too late.
Don't worry, Triss. They're only memories. We have bigger problems to tackle now. Something tells me that in recovering my memory, I'll find out a lot about what we're dealing with now.
Interesting. I'm not sure exactly how amnesia works, but from what I understand, certain events trigger something that you remember, like a flash of just anything. And then from that, you start to be able to recreate your memories, although sometimes you don't necessarily create correct memories, if that makes any sense. You can kind of fabricate memories based on, things that you think might be true and all that. So it's good that we have people around.
Say something.
That can kind of confirm things for us. All right, boys.
Damn, that was close. Innkeep! Vodka!
Triss Marigold. Lice eat me, but you are a treat to behold. Just a little pale.
Magic takes its toll, but I'll be all right. Good to see you in your beard again.
Can somebody tell me what happened? You set off a month ago for Zoltan's wedding.
That got fucked. There will be no wedding.
Did you hear about Foltest?
Rumors travel faster than the wind.
Winds and rumors. I want to know the truth.
I want to know how Foltest died. And the dragon, was there really one there? And who rules Temeria now?
Dandelion, calm down. You'll choke on your liquor.
Okay.
The dragon appeared, and that's all I know.
But where did the La Villettes get a dragon? We heard it fought on their side, huge as a barn, they say.
Dragons don't usually take sides. Maybe its lair was nearby and it just felt threatened.
If you hadn't driven it off, Foltest might not have taken the castle.
Maybe. We'll never know for sure. No wedding, Zoltan?
The Breckenrigs broke off the engagement because some limp prick put it about that I joined the uprising in Vizima. My would-be Papa-in-law refused to let a rebel firebrand join the family. Innkeep, where's our drink?
It was like this. We got to Mahakam a week after the Grand Master died. Bought Zoltan an absolutely grand doublet, a pair of Garibaldi Krakau's, and as a gift for Eudora, a jade stone as big as my fist.
We were broke as a joke by the time Dandelion threw me a bachelor party at an establishment called the Tight Lane.
Next day, we went over to the Breckenrigs. They welcomed us in, sat us down, and proceeded to discuss the superiority of Mahakaman mining know-how over any other. And that went on until dinner. Just when I thought I'd learned more than I ever wanted to know about mining, they served the soup.
You could have held a pin drop. Old Breckenrig rose and he says, "A real dwarf works a mine, not chases fame on the battlefield."
You'll never believe this, Geralt, but they served duck blood soup. It was as black as tar. They must have dropped lumps of coal into the pot.
That's disgusting.
"Eat," Breckenrig says, then proceeded to slurp 2 full bowls of the shite. Old goat. Hope his mind caves in on his head.
Huh. Yeah, see, I do have a lot of these questions here, and I'm hoping that you're just honest with me.
Since when have you worked for Roach?
Hey, nobody said a word when you went out to save Temeria from the Grand Master and his mutants.
Relax, Dandelion. I was just asking. Do what you want. You're an adult, kind of.
That wasn't very supportive.
Laugh away. At least I decided to do something constructive.
You used to spy for Redania. Now you're spying for Temeria. Some might call you a traitor.
Ever tried to live off of poetry alone? The truth is, I'm a citizen of the world. As long as I don't serve Emperor Emir, I'm not doing any harm.
Leave him be, Geralt. He'll play the spy a bit, get bored, and drop it. You know how he is.
It's funny how we talk about him like he's just a child.
Laredo said you're working with the Scoia'tael, Zoltan.
I have done many things in my life, Geralt, but I have never stooped to banditry.
The Scoia'tael don't consider themselves bandits.
But I am no Scoia'tael.
Interesting.
Triss, you're the expert on Temeria. Tell us who's in charge now.
It's chaotic and getting worse. The old families are fighting for supremacy, no holds barred.
Baron Kimbolt and Count Maraville, I bet.
Among others. After the assassination, while Geralt was in the dungeon, the lords convened in a field near Lavalette Castle to choose a new ruler. 3 days they debated, and it looked more like a bazaar than a meeting of nobles. Except the trade was in court and ministry positions, spheres of influence, royal privileges.
Humans.
In spite of several duels and 2 poisonings, no king was chosen. Civil war was in the air.
Interesting.
Where were the mages?
Aye. Where were the grey eminences of this world when they were truly needed?
They weren't invited. Neither was I. But if not for their intervention, or rather that of a few influential sorceresses, Baron Kimbolt would have taken the throne.
I was invited to sing at his court once. Afterwards, he refused to pay me, and the food was awful. No way I'll stay in Temeria if he's crowned.
Did they ultimately resolve anything?
No, it ended as usual. Sadly, John Natalis remains our only hope.
Ah, the victor at Brenna, and Foltest's most tried and true field commander.
During the deliberations, he was several days' march from Lavalette lands, with an additional 2,000 armed men in tow. He's to keep the peace until a rightful monarch is chosen.
He could find that ruling is to his liking.
Natalis is a soldier at heart. He's not suited to rule, and I don't believe he even wants to.
He's got the army behind him.
Which is why he can guarantee peace. Why, a tenuous one, sure, but that's always better than civil war. Besides which, he's deeply in debt to a dwarven bank in which Philippa Eilhart as sorceress holds significant stake.
Holy politics. Yeah, exactly.
I think I've heard enough about politics. Foltest's killer lay in wait in the tower, where the Lavalettes had hidden the royal bastards. He was well informed.
Wait a minute, what were you doing there?
I was protecting the king. After the first attempt, Foltest began treating me as his lucky charm. He ordered me to be at his side during the battle. The dragon separated us from the rest of the army. The killer disguised himself as a monk, a blind one at that. He let Foltest greet his children, waited until I had walked off, then cut the king's throat from ear to ear.
How did he flee?
Jumped out a window into the river below. Yor with Skoyatel were waiting in a boat. It was planned.
And you're chasing him because he murdered the king?
I was accused of the murder. I need to clear my name. Besides, I looked him in the eye before he escaped. He's a witcher. Then some brave Temerian soldiers showed up, piled on me, and knocked me out.
Save yourselves, good folk! The beast attacks!
We better get out there. Someone's casting spells.
Oh, jeez. Whoa!
What sort of sorceress are you? A lot of good you did. Can't you hear me? Why didn't you help him?
He's alive, isn't he?
The beast nearly pulled him in the water while you stood staring like a calf at a shit-covered clover.
Watch your words.
Where's this beast?
Ask her.
Geralt.
Ah, I guess we knew each other.
Oh, look here. Birds of a feather.
Let's say I've heard of you.
Master Witcher, this is foolish. The beast near pulled Sozek into the depths, and you're simply chatting with this damsel.
All right. What happened?
I came to Flotsam to kill the Kairan.
Kairan?
The monster that has effectively blocked the port. A moment ago, I had the good fortune to see it in all its splendor, but the local folk scared it away.
Good fortune? You hear that, Sozek? That was some good fortune for you.
Why's the beast in the port all of a sudden, eh? Summoned by the witch, perchance?
To see it in all its splendor.
Yeah.
Sozek doesn't look too good. Lay him inside somewhere.
Right, we've dawdled enough already. Come on, lads, let's go.
What's this? I was ready for a rumble there.
Shut it, and come on!
I like that Axie Hex.
I apologize for interrupting, but I am Louis Merce, and I am chief person in charge of all matters related to monster hunting in Flotsam. It is in this capacity that I must inquire if you're willing to attempt to resolve the problem of our so-called Karen, the beast that now blocks all trade traffic on the river.
So, Witcher, are we willing?
Oh, we, all of a sudden.
I usually work alone.
I was here first, and I'll not relinquish this contract. My way or the highway, as the locals put it.
Fine. Your way it is.
You must contact the merchants on the waterfront as regards any rewards. Madame de Tansarville has, I believe, already conducted some preliminary negotiations.
That I have.
In that case, don't let me keep you.
Triss, how long must I wait for you to introduce us?
Sile de Tansarville, advisor to Queen Zulika of Kovir.
Kovir's a long way north.
True. I had my doubts if the Kayran was worth the journey, but those were dispelled with what it showed today.
Here to hunt down some ingredients?
Triss Marigold. Sharp as ever.
You're thinking that...
Troll eyes, ghoul venom, virgin's blood, all those disgusting marvels we take from dying species. To throw into the cauldron at Sabbaths. Right, Triss?
Absolutely. Virgins are a dying breed.
Oh my. Your sense of humor seems to be intact too. But enough of these pleasantries. Tell me, Geralt. You saw the tentacle. What do you make of it all?
The beast must be huge. Maybe inhabited one of the Pontar's tributaries before, hunting animals. Then it grew for some reason, and hunger drove it to seek fresh pastures.
And on the Pontar it found trade barges burgeoning with obese, slow-moving merchants. You're partly correct. Cedric claims the Kayran emerged from the northern swamps approximately 1 month past.
Cedric?
An elf. Formerly a Scoia'tael. Strange bird. But he knows quite a bit about the area and its living wonders.
I need to look around, find out a few things.
An investigation. Witchers' rituals, extracting secrets and such.
More or less. I'll talk to the merchants about the reward, pay Cedric a visit and get back to you.
You'll find me at the inn. I've rented lodgings there, on the upper floor.
You know the inn's also a whorehouse.
Thanks for the warning.
So you could probably find work there then. Okay, find out what happened on the pier. We gotta talk to the merchants on the waterfront. Lots of things going on. We also have to talk to Cedric, it looks like. Let's just see here before we go. We'll get an update. So, saved by Geralt, I breathed a sigh of relief when Zoltan wiped sweat from his brow. The world would keep the greatest of his living poets. There was no end to the greetings, and that's when I learned about the events which had brought Geralt to his company in Flotsam. And his company to Flotsam. As a well-informed man, I could aid them in their search, thereby repaying my debt of gratitude. Okay, cool. Now, we'll also have some things here about Natalis. This is the guy who I think is assuming the kingship in Temeria, or in the other place that we just were. It seems that every other person you meet took part in the last war against Nilfgaard. Such are the times in which we live, yet we best remember those who made their mark in the annals of that conflict. John Natalis, Constable of Temeria, is one such person. Supreme Commander of the cumulative forces of the North at the Battle of Brenna, Natalis fought valiantly, commanded wisely, and contributed vastly to the victory, despite being outnumbered by the enemy 2-1. And he did not rest on his laurels after the battle. Instead, he pursued the foe, routing him nec nuntius cladis, or nearly so, don't know what that means, leaving but a few stragglers to flee beyond the Yaruga. John Natalis was honored richly for his deeds, and a square in Vizima now bears his name. After Voltest's death, Natalis temporarily served as regent of Temeria. Yeah, so sounds like he is the temporary guy there. Now, this Sile de Tansarville, I know from experience that magicians are not above lusting for power. Among sorceresses alone, there are many whose ambition leads them pull strings, moving kings and other mighty forces of this world. To command the elements in spectacular fashion, summon genies, bend fate, dictate royal proclamations, or at least to force others to eat chicken with cutlery. That is why magicians such as Sile de Tansarville, known as the Koviri Loner stood apart from the others. Lady Sile was not known to interfere in politics, at least not visibly, instead dedicating her days to research. Strict, calm, and collected, unlike other sorceresses, she did not display her feminine charms, nor did she flirt with men, jiggling her posterior before them at every occasion. I don't know. Though I must remain true to myself here, the world would undeniably be a much poorer place without typical sorceresses. The reason for Sile de Tansarville's presence in a backwater town like Flotsam was initially a mystery, yet it quickly became clear that she had come there because of the Karen, a river monster. For sorcerers gladly use the organs of exotic creatures as ingredients for magical preparations, and Sile was no exception. All right, we are good to go. I think everything is up to date here. I just want to say thanks again, guys, for the support in this series. I'm having a great time with it. Maybe it's moving a bit slower than what you're used to, but that's just kind of my style. I like to really get all of the details, and I don't want to miss anything. So we will talk to you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye.